Excellent. All right, welcome everybody. It is Monday night here down under in Australia, 4 p.m. and it is 6 p.m. in New Zealand. And I think it's like midnight in the US of A. So we're already hot and happening here. They're finishing off their Sunday and we are only kickstarting our day into the week. And what a fantastic week. It's already started. This is the last week for June. Can you believe we have already done 6 months into 2023. Where has this year gone? I can tell you it has already kickstarted to be fun, amazing, and we're experiencing lots of growth, excitement, and enthusiasm, and I can really feel nothing is holding us back. So tonight on the call, as we've talked about, each week we're breaking up certain parts of the longevity compensation plan, the longevity gifts, the bonuses. And so we thought tonight we'd take a few minutes to not only talk about QuickStart, but also talk about someone who got started in the month of March and became one of our newest 1-stars by the beginning of June, totally taking advantage of QuickStart and all the amazing benefits longevity has to offer. So I thought, what a great way to start this call, not only on QuickStart, but our newest 1-star that is here with us. He is definitely from New Zealand and he is an athlete. He's already spent time and energy in the world of sport and nutrition and has learned so many wild lessons that coming on board longevity, he is already a Wallach warrior ready to rock and roll. So Ben, without further ado, welcome to the call tonight. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, we're happy to have you. And I had the beautiful opportunity to get to meet you on our Reconnect tour. And I wanted to say, not only was Forrest just, talked about you, how excited he was to have somebody on board like you to come on and just have such a drive to really share what longevity has to offer. And then I got to witness you speak at our very first event. And people listen, people want to hear what you have to say. And I just really want to say that's an absolute gift. We talk about being attractive in this business, and being attractive is having a story people want to hear. So today I thought it was a good opportunity for you to share a little bit about your story, Ben. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Why did you get started and what is it that you're enjoying about it?
I got started, well, I'd sort of retired from powerlifting about 6 to 8 months prior to that, and I was the body was a bit of a wreck, and I had fallen out of love with everything, and sorry, friend, and I was just really unhealthy. I was an elite powerlifter. I'd broken 5 world records, multiple national records, and a few different federations. I was getting invited to all these big money events all around the world. But I was just so unhealthy. And a few years prior, I tried the 90 for life through Forrest, but through programming and what was going on in the world at the time, and lack of information and not so much internet strong back then, I didn't have the foresight to see the benefit of it long term. Hindsight now is something that I have a lot of, especially being at the elite level of sport. I've had the nutritionists, sponsorships, gym sponsorships, supplement sponsorships, yada yada yada, and I spent most of my time just walking around sore and inflamed, and I was just over it, to be honest. And so I reconnected with Forrest, and I jumped back on the 90, and within about 2 weeks, I already knew how good the products were, and I just dove head first in and thought, bugger it, I'm going to get me the CO pack. And I'm someone that's always talked a lot about sports and nutrition and trying to be healthy and happy and finding your why. And it's just so good to be able to bring something to the table now that is very, very proven. And works. And I've never felt better in my life. My partner's never felt better in my life. I have a friend living with me at the moment. He's jumped on. He just rates it hands down. My boss, or my investors I work for, they've jumped on. They feel amazing. And it's just proofs in the pudding. I'm a practice what you preach sort of guy. So it's just taken off from there, and with the help of Forrest and yourself. And his name slips in my mind now in America. just building the structure around the people coming in, it's been actually a lot easier to hit 1 star than I thought, especially for someone like me I'm really hopeless when it comes to computers and admin and that, and just the help from the home office up in Auckland and Forrest and his mother. Just, you know, I've just gone a bit blind faith into it, and yeah, it's working. It's like, yeah, it's financially and health wise, you know, health as well, I guess. So they're both coming together in fruition there.
Well,
Yeah.
so many benefits. So literally from going to fed up to some freedom and fun along the way, and some flexibility for you.
Yeah. So that's definitely in the next, I can see within the first 6 months, if I keep going the way I am, I wouldn't be surprised if it matches my income that I am making at the moment and become not my residual, but my main, which at the start I was like, slow burn. These things take time, and well, it's sort of just snowballing, I guess, is the best way to put it. No, bought myself a new Harley this week, so there you go.
Freedom for sure.
yeah. Well, just creating more. It's just, I don't know if freedom's coming, but it's definitely creating a lot more opportunities for myself faster and than what I had 2 months ago, and it's just been 2 months. And for the time I put into it, I mean, we're looking probably realistic 5-6 hours a week. You know, if you really crunch the numbers, it's probably smaller. Because it's been awesome so far. It's been stressful. It's been like I have a lot of anxiety. I'm stepping outside of my zone as well, and a little bit of imposter syndrome and all that sort of stuff that comes along with it. But I mean, without that, growth doesn't happen, and you know, you either get stuck in that wee circle loop of life where you step outside your box and you start to grow. And I think that's what's really, I'm more proud of myself than anything, is just getting outside that box and having some personal growth that this has allowed me to do. And it's a bit of self-belief, yes.
Well, those are really good tips for somebody actually listening to the call, Ben. You know, like you've pushed through, you've overcome some anxiety, you've overcome some challenges, you've really honed in on the support around you, and you've been able to share the amazing benefits that you're having. So, you know, I think, you know, just keep leading forward like you're doing, leaning into us. And, you know, you see the system works. It's just putting yourself into the work, you know, that 4-letter word, which the nice thing about this is you're changing people's lives around the way. So now I know Forrest and Cheryl, they have a really good system in place. So yourself getting started, and now like to become 1 star, you need at least 12 people, you know, you need to have a minimum of, you know, $400 in sales, or sorry, QV. So what would be some tips that you would give somebody listening to the call right now that's feeling a little bit nervous? They may have been in the business a while. They're not sure where to go or how to go. What would you say some first steps would be?
Just lean into your support. I mean, really just, you know, the guys above you, usually they're either the person directly above you or the person above that person. They know what they're talking about. And after the first few weeks, I tried to let go of trying to know everything. And if I'm being completely honest, I cracked 1 star, and I was getting all this congratulations on the internet. It was the next day I was sitting at home with my partner, and I was like, I says, you know what, babe? I don't even know what 1 star is. And I didn't. I was like, I got the compensation book out and I started reading it and working it out. And I was like, oh, shit, this isn't too bad here. I see what they're talking about, you know. You just don't have to know everything. I don't know all the products. Like I said, I'm a practice what you preach guy. You know, once you've been on the 90 itself for a month, 6 weeks, you can tell, like within a week, you can sort of tell the difference. But, you know, within that month or 6 weeks of being on the product, you know it works. And therefore, you just let the guys above you help you lead you, and just it's that rinse and repeat, and you start picking up things you didn't know. And next thing you look, you're 2 weeks ahead, and you're like, I didn't know any of that 2 weeks ago. Now I know it. I still don't know this, but in another 2 weeks, I'm going to know a bit of that. So it's just leaning into your support as much as you can. That's what they're there for. You know, no one. If you fail, they fail, and so they're there to help you. So, you know what I mean? It's a teamwork. Yeah.
Well, again, we come down to it is a paycheck of the heart. and
Yeah.
we're here to be of service. And so if we help people get results, you know, results in their first 30, 60, 90 days, results in their physical and results in their financial. So this is where for yourself personally coming on board, not only getting the physical results and the energy and feeling that, but now you're getting the results of what it looks like being able to, you know, help people, lift people up to, you know, to become a distributor, or go from a customer to a distributor, from a distributor to a 1-star. And so just to help you really understand what 1-star is it is really the first step to leadership. It is the foundation of what we do. And so today's call, we're going to talk about QuickStart and how to maximize QuickStart. And what you want to do is show people what they can do in their first 30, 60, 90 days. And QuickStart is that. Okay. So I want to say thank you so much for Ben for coming and sharing with us. And I just want to say, Forrest, thank you so much for being so generous in your time and energy to be able to help lift somebody like Ben to leadership and show the way. And together, you know, we're here to share. We're here to make a difference and share the Dr. Wallach message with the fantastic programs that we do have. So again, I want to say thank you, Ben. And we're coming on the road. We're going to do another road trip. And so we're just locking in, coming back to Christchurch. So we're going to look forward to celebrating with you, doing some training, as well as come and have a nice leader dinner with you guys. And I get to meet Natalie, which I look forward to.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So again, I want to just really bring to everyone's attention, we are here to talk about our QuickStart. And so I just want to share my screen with everybody. And what I'm going to share about my screen is just a couple of key things about longevity. We talk about living wealthier starts here. And to grow a business is either growing, and I'm pointing up, or it's going, I'm pointing down. There's no such thing as maintaining in this business. That's why we put so much energy and effort into new business. So much so that we have our 300 Club, which is a club that rewards you for new business. You're first having 3 people every month. We also have our program that we talked about last week, the Healthy Body Challenge program, that if you get 3 people on a healthy body pack and you're on auto ship, you get your healthy body pack for free. So that's 2 things that really feature and focus on new customers. But this is the biggest one. Now, I've been in the industry for over 30 years. I was with one company for 23 years. I moved and started it twice into 2 different countries. So living in Australia, a lot of people come to me and say, Tracy, can you look at the compensation of this plan? Can you look at this company? And there's always a few things I always say in advice that I give to people. I say, okay, obviously you want to look at the products, you know, is it consumable, right? Can you get on board with it? Does it have a story, and are there results? Number 1, product. And then it's the people in there. Even if it's a brand new company, you know, they say ground floor opportunity, woohoo, wah, you know, hey, fantastic. But you got to look at the people. What kind of history, what kind of background do they have? And then you have to look at the programs. And the programs you want to be most interested is, yes, the residual income, yes, the long-term income of building a residual income. But the other part is how to get started. How easy is it to get started, and how can you help people start making money right away? And most network marketing companies put the money in the middle and at the end, not at the beginning. Whereas longevity has heavy in the beginning, heavy in the middle, and heavy in the end. And so this is where it is amazing that we have what's called QuickStart. And I look at lots of companies of how much they actually give for commission in that first sale. And so the fact that we have the opportunity to have a retail commission, I'm actually just going to roll down in here, right here where we have our healthy body pack, just to give you this idea that we have a retail commission and you can have a wholesale commission. But right up front on our healthy body pack as a retail, even if I include the $24 shipping, I know in New Zealand, it's actually, depending where you are, it's like $9.50 or $13.50 in the South Island. But just giving an example of a $250 healthy body pack, that it's actually $180 upfront if it's in a wholesale. And so where I want to break that down for you guys in our healthy body pack is actually in the QuickStart. So the retail version, there's a 20% gap, as we said. So let me just bring this back up here. I didn't mean to jump so quickly. So right there from the 230 to the 184, right there, that's a $45 commission on the retail. That's the first one we talk about, your right now income. But it's this QuickStart that allows you to actually get paid 30% on the BV in the first 30 days. Now, let me highlight what the BV is. We have 2 things. We got BV and we got QV. So QV is qualifying volume and BV is bonus volume, or you can say buck volume, the money you actually get paid. The QV is on the qualifying volume to actually qualify you for the promotion, or qualify you to be a CEO, qualify you to help you to be a one-star, or qualify you for a promotion. But it's the BV how you get paid. And a BV, just to help again, is the currency of longevity. So one BV is like $1 American. And so a BV in New Zealand is $1.50 New Zealand. And a BV in Australia is $1.40, $1.42 to be exact. That is what a BV means to us. When you see 100 BV, that's $142 Australian, or $150 New Zealand. And so that's where when we talk about BV. So when we say QuickStart is 30% of the BV in the first 30 days. And so let me break that down to you, how it actually works. And again, you don't have to know this to start making money, but as you lean into it and you get to learn, the more you learn, knowledge is power. And of course, knowledge helps grow your bank account. But out of that 30%, how it works is you actually get paid the 26% of that BV in the first 30 days. So let's say you sold a healthy body pack, that's 100 BV, okay? And so that means 26% of that BV is 26 US dollars. And so do the math, I guess that's $39 New Zealand, if I'm saying that in New Zealand. But you get paid that weekly. And then where the other 4% comes in our residual income. Residual income is usually 8%. So after anybody's new, you get 8% of what they sell all the time on your bonus residual income. But a new person, just in that new 30 days, you'll get 4% because they're already giving you the 26%, but it adds up to 30% of that BV. So again, as an example, that works out to be $150, sorry, 150. So if you have 30%, pardon me, 30% of your 100 is $30 US, which works out to be, I think, $43 in New Zealand dollars. So let me just roll down what else is important. It also is from the first 30 days from their join date. And so that's, again, another important one to know. And the other part, the fourth part that you should know, is these bonuses are paid on the purchase of up to 750 BV in their first new month for this new enrollee. So why this is important for you to know is when somebody purchases their order, and if it takes 2 weeks, maybe it takes 3 weeks, that's why it's so important to get them wanting to reorder within their first 30 days. So you want to find a way to run your business. So maybe you keep a healthy body pack, extra one on stock. So when they purchase one, you can give them one and order theirs you can replace yours by their order. Just finding ways so you're also able to get them onto their next order. Or again, just really doing your follow-up and making sure you set up their auto ship, which again, auto ship is how they benefit by the wholesale as well as benefit from the free shipping. But here's what I want to take you to. I want to take you to where to find this. And here's your goal from today's call and your training is I want you to go to the longevity website, actually to the RC Center. So this is the quickest way. I want to show you how to get to the longevity RC Center. And this is your steps. Go scroll to the down, or you could just do longevityrc.com. Either way, it gets you there. I'm just being a little slow on my computer there. Okay, there's the RC Center. Now I'm going to click into there. Anybody getting started right away? And this is what I love. This is the system from Scott and Forrest. I know this is what you guys get everyone to do is the first step, 8 steps. Get to the getting started, okay? These are the first 8 steps. But in light of what we're talking about today for QuickStart, I want you to go to number 5. This is everyone's homework today, is to do step number 5, is earning extra income. I want you to watch the video on step number 5. And I want you to scroll down, and here's what's amazing. It talks about, you can watch the compensation plan of our VP of sales, which is Alex Tice. Oh, and it's playing on my computer. I don't want to play it, sorry. Oh, here we go, here we go. Just stop that. Okay, sorry about that. But what's here is it even says number 2 is it's important to note, you do not need to be an expert on the compensation plan. Then your 3rd step is to actually download this compensation plan. And your 4th step is to visit the opportunity section of Youngevity on its website. So there's more stories. I know Forrest's story is in there as well, but take that as your step. And then the fifth step in here is making a goal to go out there and make your first $100. Okay. And I'm setting that goal to you guys. We got 1 week to go this month. Okay. In this 1 week to go for the rest of the, we got till Friday to go in there. I'm challenging you guys to go out there and go and get a new customer so you can experience what the QuickStart is. Better yet, go and get 3 so you can earn your Healthy Body Pack for free. But what I'm opening up is I want you to open up the compensation plan. Because in the compensation plan, when you have a look at the compensation plan, you have all these fantastic steps, but I'm scrolling right down to the very bottom where it actually, again, gives more details on the QuickStart bonus. I want you to not only just, I want to teach you guys how to fish, how to find this information. So you're quick, not only QuickStart, but you're quick at finding QuickStart. And so this is the best place to find it. And is again, a chance for you to go in there, really deep, take a deep dive like a new distributor. Go and do the 8 steps again. If you have not done that this year in 2023, go and do those 8 steps, because if you want to really to help a new distributor get started, you really want to know how to walk them through those 8 steps. So remind yourself of those 8 steps. But if you've already done it this year, I just want to get you into step number 5 so you can really understand the QuickStart, how to get paid, especially how to get paid in your first 30, 60, 90 days. It's an absolute bonus. I think it's a great gift for all of us understanding the QuickStart bonus. And so before I finish off on this call, I wanted to share something with you guys. We did our last road trip of Reconnect. And in there, Sean said he's happy to do the compensation plan training again for us, specifically for Down Under. Our numbers are a little bit different, even though we all ride on the BV and QV as our Youngevity currency. So on the 8th of July, it's a Saturday. It's going to be 9 a.m. Australia's 11 p.m. New Zealand time. Please mark your calendars. We're going to have Sean come and actually do the compensation plan training for us. So we can not only do the QuickStart, we can do the Fast Start, we can do the coding, we can do the residual, we can do the 10 things, that different ways we get paid. The more times you hear it, the better your language and lingo is going to happen in how you can share and deliver the opportunity Youngevity has. So I hope you've enjoyed this call. I hope it's made a difference. I want to say a very, very special thank you to everybody. Next week, we're doing a quick little Fast Start training as well next week. So I just want to say thank you. And if you have any calls, I'm going to end the live recording. Please, in the comments, if you watch this live, say live. If you've watched the replay or where you're watching from, if you have any questions, I'll go in there and I'll answer any questions you may have around QuickStart. But then I'm going to say goodbye. And if anybody has any questions on the live Zoom here, I'll be happy to answer. So let's just end this live. Thank you, Facebook. There we go. Okay, that stopped. And then I'm just going to end the recording. And